Yo, today I want to talk about how the world is ran on oppression and how everybody is imperfect beings, but we all try to find some type of way to pull other people down in order to pull ourselves up, to make ourselves feel like we superior to others. And I want to speak on specifically in the United States why people with criminal backgrounds and past convictions have to be put into a perpetual situation to where they have to feel wrong and bad about poor decisions that they made in their past. We can study science and we act like we understand psychology and sociology, but when it comes to letting people pay their debt to society and moving on with their life, we won't do it. You know why we won't do it? Because we got to feel like we better than the next person. We got to put other people in a situation so we could try to go a little bit farther than them. But we understand that it's flight or it's fight. And everybody not mentally strong in the same ways. And some people going to fight in the wrong ways, especially when they haven't had the proper guidance in life. Like you could take me, for instance. My father been on drugs my whole life, man. Almost 30 years. He ain't never really taught me anything as far as how life goes and what was right and what was wrong, and encouraged me to stay from around the wrong people and in the wrong crowds, because that'll be your main downfall. You know what I'm saying? My mother did the best she could to try to lead me in the right direction. But even if we go back to science, we know that people need both parents in their life in order to succeed. Now, I'm not saying that some people can't do it without both parents. I'm not saying that some people have done it with any parents at all in their life, but we are all not the same, and we are all not as powerful or as strong as others in different areas in life. So why do we got to keep on making people feel the effect when they already paid their debts to society? It just doesn't make any sense. And if we believe in God, and for the people who try to act like they believe in God, God doesn't punish anybody for the rest of their life. Now, I understand some crimes might be heinous in nature, and that will make a difference in my mind. Like, okay, we got to watch out for those people who have done heinous things. But in most cases, people be convicted of things that aren't even heinous, and they still can't find a job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people end up homeless, or a lot of people end up going back to do the same thing because they can't see the light of day. Like, what do you want a person to do in order to survive? Oh, I get it. It's an industry. Prison is an industry, so y'all want people to perpetuate this same thing so they can continue to go back, so the state and the federal government can continue to make money off of people. It's a form of oppression, man. It does not make any sense. It has never made any sense. It's been people who have died fixing their life over a 30 to 40 year span and still couldn't get a job that'll pay them decent, because we want to keep on running background checks. We want to keep on oppressing people for poor decisions that they made under duress, man. Like, that's crazy, man. I watched my mother work hard, and she made mistakes in her life, and I watched her turn her life around and do what she had to do in order to make sure it was a roof over my head. And she had a cousin that gave her a job as a director of a daycare, and she went back to school and got her credentials. You know that her own family member paid her under the market amount because she knew that my mother needed that job. Like, she knew that it'd be hard for my mother to go find another job. And I believe that is part of the reason why she underpaid my mother, because she knew she's probably not going to go nowhere. She got to take care of her family. So if I just pay her this enough to get by, then she going to stay here. You know, people are wrong in so many ways. Like, just because you don't do something illegal don't mean that you're not doing something unethical that's gonna affect other people's lives. Like, I'm not perfect. I done some bogus stuff in my life, and you know, I just gotta repent to God and move forward and live my life in a better way. But please answer me that question. Why do y'all think it's okay for people to have to keep going through the same feeling and stuff that they done already paid their debt to society for, things that they have already said sorry for 100 times. Y'all think that they can't better their life, they can't go to school, they can't get their life together and become something better, because in a lot of cases that's hurting the economy as well, that so many people can't get jobs because of poor decisions that they done made, man. That's messed up, straight up.